Everyone, the regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Cullum is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kispert in at the three. And for the Pacers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Furphy in at the three. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Look at Indiana. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round. With the talent level of these two teams, this feels more like a second-round matchup.
Yeah, I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
Halliburton, that's good.
Skill and agility and tight handles. That's how Halliburton outsmarts the defense with his ball handle.
Good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. High post, Zubac. Back to Halliburton. Latrey. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kispert on the wing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. 5 on the clock. The Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Now, here is Halliburton. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here is Kispert. McCollum kicks to Johnson. Back to McCollum. Here's the three. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Zubac the best in Nembhard. Siakam for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice decision by McCollum, giving up the rock.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Picked him clean. Johnson in the corner. Shoots the 3. The shot missing. Pacers trail by 5. It's Nembhard on the wing. And stolen by Okongwu. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Furphy. He is guarded by McCollum. Shot's good by Furphy.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Okongwu. And McCollum now atop the key. And stolen by Siakam. Wants to get it to Nembhard, and does.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. And the basket by McCollum.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton against McCollum. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Johnson.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
Here's Murphy. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter. Which adds great value to this offense.
Although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious...
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really good work by Halliburton to stay with his shot motion. Didn't let the defense make him back off of that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. Going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Hawks leading by 5. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Halliburton outside. Pass to Murphy. Here's Nembhard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Nembhard's got his second basket. Here's Alexander Walker. Nembhard covering. Kispert gets to Johnson. He's hauled in by Murphy.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Zubac with the screen for Halliburton. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
The Pacers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Hawks. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. There's the pick. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kispert, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
Clearly foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Atlanta making some changes. Zachary Rieseshays checked in for Alexander Walker, and Wallace subbed in for McCullough. Now, here is Halliburton. He has 6. To the middle. It's taken away by Wallace. Johnson from outside. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton in the corner. Second chance effort. Siakam misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's stolen by Nembhard. Daniels passes to Nembhard. From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Nembhard's got 8.
I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable 3-point shooter.
Wallace finds Rieseshays. Back to Wallace. There's the screen. Pocket 6. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Siakam on the wing, Daniels. Indiana moving the ball around. For 3, Siakam. Rebound by Kispert. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Johnson. Kispert on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 5 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Johnson kicking it out for the triple.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Atlanta making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Johnson. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Corey Kispert. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Wallace. Here's Nembhard. He's got 8. Now Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Sweet, quick shot from Siakam. His motion just about automatic and effortless.
To Rieseshays. To the wing right side. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Rieseshays. Chapman against Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Vincent. Still scoreless. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pacers trail by 5. Daniels passes to Siakam. The shot comes out.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
1:33 left to play here in the first. Vincent with it. Here's Rieseshays. Shoots over Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. To the paint. Here's Landale.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Kuminga with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Pass to Vincent. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Now Rieseshays. Nembhard covering. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Rieseshays. Halliburton kicks to Daniels. That shot off. Nice defense from Kuminga. Puts up a deep three. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you, Stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They'll be topping out there at Kuminga. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's McCollum in at the point guard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
When you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McConnell passes to Walker. Three-pointer, Daniels, and he's good on the three ball. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McCollum outside. Toppin against Siakam. Toppin kicks to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Toppin. It's up a 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Inside, here's Huff. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. A 3 from McCollum. He can't get that one.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Siakam, right side. They set the pick. Here's McConnell, and again it's Indiana.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Kuminga. Now here's McCollum over McConnell. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Yeah, McCollum, he can find shots in the mid-range. That's part of his versatility.
And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Kuminga. Now Landale. And here's McCollum for 3. Walker with the rebound. Now the Pacers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Tries to save it. Rebounds. Atlanta takes possession. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Johnson's checked in. The Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Reza Shea. Still yet to score. Lets it go from deep. Johnson's shot is off.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to lead here. It's just not his night.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Halliburton. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Haliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Haliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Rizachet. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. And then Johnson with the dunk.
How about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
And here's Indiana. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's McConnell. No good from 11 feet. The Hawks trail by 4. McCollum passes to Landale. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Huff. Back to McConnell. And here is Siakam. Shoots over Toppin. That's short off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Johnson, the pass to McCollum. And here is Toppin. Topping on the board. Johnson with the screen on Siakam. Rizachet in the corner over Haliburton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Daniel. There's a screen from the arc. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Pass to McCollum. Now Toppin. Down low. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Toppin. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. For Indiana, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Haliburton on the wing. Guarded by Rizachet. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Pass to Rizachet. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Siakam up top. He's guarded by McCollum. Siakam finds Haliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Kisper comes in for Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for C.J. McCollum. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Toppin. The Hawks again can't hit. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Haliburton's got 3 assists tonight. And O'Connell slams it in.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
Pacers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Now, here's Zubac. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Halliburton, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the game.
Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. Pass to Kispert. Here's Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Walker. From deep. Murphy, no good. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
To the inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Zubac with it. Okongwu grabs the board.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Here's Toppin. Okongwu, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Trying to get something going, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. An and one opportunity.
And the Hawks making a change here. Fields checked in. It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Kispert. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. It's tipped. Leaps for it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Kispert, no good. And Indiana shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Johnson. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Alexander Walker. Kispert, the pass to Hield. Now, here's Kispert. From the top of the key. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Murphy. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. Brown is checked in for Jarace Walker.
Now into the lineup for Indiana. 24, Kobe Brown.
.23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Halliburton in the corner.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Lethal in transition. Johnson is an elite athlete.
Now, here is Halliburton with 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 1. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Yes!
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game one like?
To me, it's the most important game.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, and with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Andrew Nembhard is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Furphy in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. No good from Zubac. The Hawks trail. Kispert dishes to McCollum. Now Okongwu for the lead. And the layup is good. Okongwu's now got 16 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Trains the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 2.
I like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Halliburton outside. Pass to Zubac. And Siakam has it in the corner. No good with the triple. The Hawks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. McCollum. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 12 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Here's Kispert. Back to McCollum. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. That one goes in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Nembhard. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Zubac against Okongwu. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Indiana moving it around. Halliburton on the wing. 6 to shoot. Nembhard sets the pick for Halliburton. Zubac in the post. Covered by Okongwu.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Back to McCollum, three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside for Halliburton. Loads it up there for Siakam. Fast break, here we go. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Okongwu against Zubac. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. So it's Atlanta now. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Halliburton on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum. For 3, Siakam. Some solid defense from Johnson.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Outside for Halliburton. Zubac the pass to Halliburton. Zubac a screen on McCollum. And Nembhard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton has got his 5th assist in this one. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. Johnson outside. Now here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Great finish by Johnson. A chance to add another.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 13. Pass to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 3. It's McCollum on the wing to the middle. Here's Okongwu. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Okongwu's now got 11 points in the quarter. Halliburton passes to Zubac. Siakam outside. Here's Furphy. It's good from long range. Furphy's got 5 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here is Zubac. 8 points for him. Nembhard for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McCollum kicks to Johnson. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Nembhard. And here is Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kispert on the wing. He's got 8. Can't connect from short range. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And Kispert over to help. Siakam outside. Now, here's Zubac. Defended by Kispert. 4 on the shot clock. Zubac no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Pacers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Toppin comes in for Kispert. And it's Risacher in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now, here's Halliburton. 21 points in the game. A 3-ball. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Cullen passes to Johnson. Here's Risacher. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Halliburton kicks to Zubac. For the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Landale. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Halliburton with it. 23 points in the game. Now, Nembhard. From the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Nembhard's got 15 points.
Nembhard scoring in a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
McCollum right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Daniels. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Risacher. And the dunk by Risacher.
Yeah, if you give Risacher a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Halliburton for 3. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. now for Indiana. Huff's checked in. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jackson, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Landale. He's got 6 to the inside. McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 14 points for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Walker is screen on Kuminga. Daniels passes to Huff. Not going to go that time. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Riesesheim. The three-pointer, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Huff.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Atlanta is shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Riesesheim finds McCollum. Pass to Toppin. That 3 off the mark. Jackson looking it over. They set the screen. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 now. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Pacers. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. On the court for Atlanta, Obi Toppin out there with Jock Landale. And then there's Zachary Riesesheim. Then it's Kuminga. And it's McCollum in at the 1. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Riesesheim. Here's McCollum. Pacers with the rebound. Huff's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Daniels. Pass to Huff. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Nifty move, kicking that ball outside as the defense tries to collapse.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Riesesheim. McCollum outside. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's the screen. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good from outside.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
After Riesesheim. After McCollum launches it. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Daniel. Back to Siakam. From downtown, another miss by Siakam.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McCollum. Here's Landale. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Landale's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Rizachet. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there. And let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. So it's the Hawks. The Pacers making the shot. In a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Johnson can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Johnson. Here's Hield. Out left to the wing. McCollum up top. He's covered by McConnell. Basket counts. Landale's got 6 points in the quarter.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
McConnell passes to Huff. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Pass to Landale. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 6. And Siakam throws it down.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Now here's McCollum. Fires from deep. It's pulled in by Huff.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Back to McConnell. Halliburton for 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Hawks trail by 11. Tapping a screen on McConnell. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Toppin, good.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Hield against Halliburton. To the left side wing. And here's McConnell. Pass to Huff. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. McCollum dishes to Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Kispert comes in for Toppin. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Hield. Now, here's Zubac. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kispert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Hawks trail by 8. McCollum with the ball. Kispert, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Zubac. Over Okongwu. Zubac, no good. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts during the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Siakam, high post. Johnson on him. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton for 3.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Pass to Nembhard. Zubac with the screen for Nembhard. Offline with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Okongwu with the screen on Halliburton. And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
You watch McCollum, and he just oozes confidence.
Siakam against Johnson. Now Zubac. Stolen by Kispert. Here's Johnson. Oh, my, what a play. Oh, the slam dunk.
And whatever this team needs, Johnson is willing and able to provide.
Here's Nembhard. Now Halliburton. Outside Nembhard. Wexler's a 3. Okongwu pulls it down. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Pacers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Now Siakam knocks down the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's McCollum. Oh, my goodness.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Zubac in the post. Okongwu on him. And he jams it in.
Zubac is a towering presence inside and uses that size and strength well to convert through contact.
At the line,
Zubac, no good on the free throw. The Hawks trail by 3. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Here's Here's Halliburton. And down goes the three.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
Oh, here's McCollum. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Rebounded by Zubac. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. McCollum. Jumper is off. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
McCollum against Halliburton. For 3. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. I hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
It's a 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Atlanta calls timeout. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
We have a dancer.
Now Okongwu. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see alone.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. From deep. Can't get it, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Misses the 3. So it's Indiana picking up a win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you later.